The Zimbabwean government has dropped a bombshell. It will not pay for the medical bills of its citizens in South Africa. This decision leaves thousands of Zimbabweans stranded, sick, and scared as anti-foreigner protests rage across SA. Groups like Operation Dudula are blocking foreigners from entering clinics and hospitals, accusing them of stealing healthcare meant for South Africans. But what does this mean for Zimbabweans caught in the middle? Imagine this: you're a Zimbabwean living in South Africa, working hard to send money back home. One day, you or your child falls seriously ill. You rush to the nearest public hospital, only to be turned away by a mob waving signs that say "foreigners out." You call your embassy, desperate for help, but the response is cold: the government won't cover your bills. This is the nightmare facing many right now. Operation Dudula, a movement led by South African activists, claims foreigners are overwhelming the health system. They argue that hospitals are underfunded and overcrowded, and that South Africans are suffering because of migrants. But Zimbabweans, many of whom are legal residents or asylum seekers, say they have no choice. With Zimbabwe's hospitals in ruins, South Africa was their only hope for treatment. Now, that door is slamming shut. The Zimbabwean government stance is clear: if you're sick in South Africa, you're on your own. No subsidies, no emergency funds, no lifelines. This has sparked outrage among families who rely on cross-border healthcare. "My sister has cancer," says one man from Bulawayo. "She was getting chemo in Johannesburg. Now they've chased her out of the hospital. Where should she go? To die?" But here's the bigger question: why is Zimbabwe refusing to help its own people? Some say it's because the economy is too broken to afford it. Others accuse the government of abandoning its citizens abroad. Meanwhile, South African officials are caught between enforcing laws and preventing xenophobic violence. The result? A humanitarian crisis no one wants to solve. This is Zimbabwe Uncensored, bringing you the stories that others ignore. If you're tired of sugar-coated news and want the raw truth, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's demand answers together. Should Zimbabwe step up for its people? Or is this the harsh reality of migration? Comment below, we read every message. Subscribe now. The world needs to hear our side.